Welcome back to another podcast. No, been a while.
Aye, been a while.
Been a while, mate.
Aye, feeling back to the old nerves again.
Aye. We were just thinking about some conspiracy theories, weren't we?
Aye.
Talking about that.
And the old tinfoil hats on.
Tinfoil hat, man. Oh, I said before, I like my conspiracy theories, man.
I know. Aye, so we've seen a video, what was it, on YouTube, wasn't it?
Aye.
About the Predator movies and how they were based on real stuff.
Yep.
Real actual things that happened in other countries and stuff. So we thought we'd do a wee video on that.
Get in the rabbit hole.
Get in that rabbit hole, because we both feels like Predator, the film. So we thought that's what we're doing.
Aye, definitely in my top 10 movies, mate.
Aye, especially the first one.
Aye, no, that's what I mean. Predator 1, man's in my top 10, mate. Definitely. The video that we watched is interesting though. Like, is it real? Is it a hoax? There's a lot of kind of coincidence in it, isn't there?
I seen another one that was the same person.
Right.
I think it was that Melissa Creeps or something.
That's the one I watched. Melissa Horrors or something like that.
There's a different one now, and it goes back further. See how the first one starts with the, is it, what was it?
1972?
1968.
Oh, that's what I've got, 1968.
Special Forces, Captain Richard Hollister.
Right, that's the one I've got.
Aye. So that was the first one in that first video. Right. But there's a new one now. And it goes back to like way
further?
Aye, way back to the Indian time, obviously, because the films have changed.
Right, like Prey then?
Aye.
Right.
And it goes back to like the Civil Wars, people going missing and all that.
Right.
The same things.
Right. Similar patterns.
Aye. I watched it the other day, I forgot to say it.
And we talk about patterns, we'll let you'll soon see when we talk.
We kind of wrote stuff down, so you need to bear with us, because we've not got great memories.
Aye. I've seen, obviously not the same man, seen on our channel, shout out to, I think it's called Silent Scream, but that's the same as the Melissa Horrors one, but like maybe 2 minutes shorter.
That's the one I was watching when I was writing some stuff
down.
But I seen that the original one was on that, the Melissa one.
So she's been back for more then, so that's crazy.
She's done another one, it's not get as many views, it was only on a couple of months ago.
Right.
And it's sort of going back to like Indian times.
I'll be watching that again, man.
It goes further, like into Civil War, stuff like that.
So you think it's because like obviously as you go on further on this video, a lot of changes like the movies. It's like they find out more information, so it's like praise like way back in like the tribal times.
I don't know if they've just changed it, because they're saying it's folklore.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Folklore, because when I was looking up some of the names, like that woman, it's the anthropologist.
The Eleanor Freckles.
So I was looking up her name and see if I could actually find it, and it was just everything that kept coming up was saying Predator folklore.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if it's just like they're putting it out as a like a backstory. Get you interested. Is that real? That kind of thing.
That's an interesting topic, especially when you see all the things that start to add up on it. Because there are videos like 870,000 views or something.
That's quite a big one, isn't
it? Definitely intriguing. So if it goes back to like the Indian times, as I said to you when we first watched it, it reminds me of that thing in Peru, the face peelers. Is it Timothy Albino, I think his name is. He actually interviewed the lassie who got attacked in that village. It's a lot of like that. They were same thing, like Hovern, kind of Green Goblin kind of type suit.
I watched that after you said
that. Mate.
He's like Indiana Jones, that guy.
Mate. He's alright,
the real version.
And that's what they did. They think they were doing, taking the skin off the face, but then it could go back further, but it was, as they say in that, like skulls and spines. I mean, especially some of the incisions, that the way, like, what you would call it, an incision, like cutting them.
Incisions.
Incisions, that's the word. They were far too precise. Like probably things you would see on like UFO cattle mutilations. They don't really know the weapon that would do it. But interesting, man. I didn't know that. No,
I forgot to say it to you.
Aye.
But we'll just go over a couple of incidents and then hang it, because we'll just not go. We'll not go all the way back.
Tap the way in, because it gets in for a while, and some of the viewers might know what we're talking about, so it gives them a chance to go and watch it. Sure, it's called like Melissa's unless they're horrors or something. And the other one's definitely Silent Scream or something.
So the first incident that she's got on it was 1968 in Vietnam. Special Forces unit led by Captain Richard Hollister disappeared during an extradition operation. They were found 3 days later, 7 of them hanging from trees, skinned, weapons still intact, and no enemy troops detected nearby. So that was the first.
Which is crazy.
It's exactly like the hanging in the jungle, hanging from trees. And it's the fact that
weapons intact, and there was no bullets fired, and there was no footprints to say there was enemies near.
No. It said 2 weeks later, a 3-man team went to the scene to look for them, and they were never returned. They only found dog tags belonging to a Private James Elkin. The dog tags were melted in a way that didn't match any human weapon at that time.
You've got exactly what I've got. Might have other stuff there, but that's exactly what I've got. That's mental with the melted dog tag. I don't know how much it could take to melt that, but especially if there was no scorch marks at the scene, didn't show you any kind of insurgents or whatever you want to call them, attacked them, and it's the hanging them up. Know what I mean? Skinning them, is it to send a message if it's guerrillas or insurgents or anything like that, but especially when they don't get fun for days later, but then they send another kind of team in, don't they?
Same thing happens.
Same thing happens, and it's 8 days later or something. That's mental, man.
What was the other one? What was the second incident in 1972? 5 soldiers get separated from their unit on a routine patrol, found in a jungle clearing, hanging from trees, same way, skinned, spines and skull.
I was about to say the spine and skull are removed for that one. And what's weird about that, I think it's all classified too. And
the local villagers said they never heard any gunfire, but did describe weird shadowy figures in the trees.
And is it lights above the jungle?
Glass, like the way the
guy decides it like glass demon, he says, in it.
You can see through it, no?
That's kind of similar what I've got, but I put in witnesses describe seeing lights in the jungle and lights hovering above, which could mean nothing. That could have been helicopters, but if there's no sound, as I said, I was tying that into the face peel thing, like UFO or whatever. But interesting.
Could be the haze, no? See with the saying that they live there.
You might notice it. That's kind of stuff I've got, mate. There you go, keep going.
I was saying 1975, the Pentagon opened a dossier under the code name Forest Hunter. I looked this up to see if there was anything about it.
Right. See, I never got a chance to do the homework. That's why I was saying maybe we could do an update, but I never knew you had it, mate.
I actually looked to see if I could find it.
Okay, cool.
And there was nothing. Couldn't find it. But 13 confirmed cases, all following the same pattern. Every witness that gave a statement disappeared within a week.
All southeast or southwest Asia, the cases were, weren't they? That's mental, man. And again, all the cases are all unclassified in 1992, I think I wrote down, or 1998. So I was trying to think when the movie came out. But the movie was out like 80 something, wasn't it?
87 or something, wasn't it?
87.
An incident in 1982. CIA-backed Special Forces unit disappears in Guatemala.
That's what I've got, Guatemala.
Local farmer find the bodies, 8 men, hanging and skinned, all guns intact, and they never had as if they never had a chance to react.
That's what I've got.
And then they also said he saw something the night before that looked like glass moving through the trees, gliding through.
That's exactly what I've got. He calls it the glass demon, doesn't he? And the thing is, him and his family go missing.
3 days after his testimony, him and his entire family were gone.
And that's a recurring theme in this. People give testimonies, statements,
vanish.
There's even photos of stuff which that we were mentioning Eleanor Finkles, I think her name is, the anthropologist for DARPA. She looked at the photos, says it looked like these kills were not human, but looked like they were trophy hunting. And she disappeared. No, sorry. she gets unalived suspiciously in a home invasion.
No,
No, I don't know how many weeks later.
Anything apart from all the files.
The files, I forgot to say, I not mistouched apart from files, which is a recurring theme again. You hear the other guys in Alaska.
And saying the Guatemala man. So the what was it? This Thomas Schaefer, CIA documented the site. He found three-toed footprints with no tracks, as if they'd dropped from the trees. He also noticed at the site, half a mile, there was just silence, no birds.
Aye.
And no normal, no sounds of a normal jungle.
Aye, nothing. Silence in the jungle. The toe prints or the feet prints were like 20 inches or something.
Aye. And he asked to expand his search, but he was called back to Langley for no reason. 3 months later, he retired, moved to a remote cabin in Alaska. 1984, he was found
unalived, suicide supposedly. Crazy, mate.
And his sister later found his notes, where he describes a hunter, frantic notes about being watched.
Hundreds and hundreds of pages worth. Aye. And he talks about being watched through the windows and stuff. Aye.
Yeah. What was the other one? Another one, 1985. Dutch Special Forces helicopter crashes near the Brazilian border. 3 days later, search teams found the site. 4 bodies hanged, skinned, 3 missing. Major Alan Schaefer, that's no relation, and George Dillon led the investigation. Unofficially, they were to confirm or deny hunter activity. Documents later found in Dillon's safe. Documents later found in his safe said that, and they never returned.
Aye.
Even the next 7-man team sent looking for him disappeared.
Aye, that's the ones out on the borders of Brazil, province of Peyton, I think it's called. I might be butchering the name, but it's the province of Peyton, borders of Brazil, which is a weird case. Like the Dutch one, it happened so much. The Dutch government, they're saying, no, something's weird here, and they were pushing for.
Because there was too many countries. The Brazil, Dutch, and
American, whatever.
There was too many countries that were involved, so they couldn't hide it
anymore.
Or they had to do something about it.
And this is when it gets weird. This is when they bring in is it Joel Silver? He's a producer. Joel Silver approaches Dillon. What did you say his name was there? The Dillon guy approaches him with George Dillon. So Joel Silver is a producer who mysteriously gets a script and approaches the Dillon guy and talks about making the Predator movie. You know what I mean? And it's weird, the original Predator movie was going to be called Hunter or something.
And the names, and the Dutch and the Dillon and characters in the film.
100%. We were talking about when we first watched the actual YouTube channel, weren't we? It's weird how they put Dutch in and Dillon in.
I know.
I was just waiting for a Billy.
Come in, get to the chopper.
But weird circumstances, man. As I say, that's as far as I got was the production line.
If anybody did shout that.
I know. But to mysteriously get a script, haunt for higher up supposedly.
And it was apparently pushed through.
No
normal the way movies
get made. And they were talking about, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger comes out and says it in an interview, and then that interview is never to be seen again. He talks about how it was pushed and how they wanted the skinning of the bodies in the movies to look. It had to be precise.
I think I wrote that down.
Right. It's as far as I got.
Arnie said in a 1998 interview for a German magazine that there was military advisors everywhere on the movie and were obsessively specific about how the bodies should look and when they should hang. Too specific. After drinking one night, an advisor allegedly said, "This isn't a movie; it's a warning." Never repeated it ever again.
Aye, it's like a bio documentary in it, like
Aye.
kind of, know what they say, they put things in like the movies or things in like The Simpsons,
Aye.
to put it in your face. It's like, is it like Laws of the Universe or something? They need to tell you.
Got to tell you before it happens, kind of thing.
And it's weird, especially the way the army was all on set as well. You know what I mean? Like kind of mostly directing the movie.
Because a few weird things about the film. Obviously, the main character's called Dutch. The CIA liaison was called George Dillon. The script was originally called Hunter, like you said. Some of the screenplay went under intense reshoots with uncredited military advisors.
Yep.
The skin body scenes were already made and in the script.
That's crazy.
Stuff like that.
That's crazy.
And the military stuff that they used, that they rented, was passed really quickly. All the thingies that they had to, the hoops they had to jump through was hardly any.
That's mental.
So to get it pushed through quicker than any normal film.
I think the budget for the promos as well, like the promos weren't massive, but seemed to get, as you say, kind of pushed in a direction like that. We need to get this out before maybe people start talking.
See it.
The amount of people that open their mouth and say something disappear unalived. Or like the guy went to interview the Eleanor Fuchs or something. He had footage of the interview and mysteriously got unalived in a car crash. That's another weird one as well.
There was another one, wasn't there, but the woman, a woman had, and she talks
about the 3 dots.
The laser dots. That's actually came from military people as well.
That's mad.
And then that newer one I was telling you about, it goes further into the future. Right. It goes like to the Gulf War. It goes to
further in the past.
No, closer to now.
Oh right. So, it
goes right up.
Right, for the ending times right through.
Right through. Yeah, like recent wars, things like that.
So like Vietnam, Gulf, as you said. Because that's mental, man. I need to watch that one, mate. Especially if it goes back to, let's just say, like the Indian times. I still think I can't stop thinking about the face peeler thing. You know what I mean? I would say that's took for it, and then maybe CIA or government have done that. Oh, we'll do this. Create these anti-gravity things and start doing it. Because I think a few of them talk about the skulls of spine, but I think it's a woman or the guy mentions organs as well, and something happens to him as well. But a lot of unaliving, like suicides, and they go their entire life fine. These guys have been in the worst war zones, fine. And then that happens.
And then they just disappear or something happens to them. Right. Obviously we're just skimming over it because we only wrote down certain things just to give you an idea of what's kind of what what we're watching. If you want to watch the actual videos, we'll put them in the link or something like that. We'll try and do that so you can actually watch it for yourself. It's quite interesting. So
definitely. Gripped us because we were saying at the start, Predator's like a great movie. But when we watched it, the coincidences, man, it was just too much, and as I say, I'm crazy with like conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
It's a good thing.
Good topic.
Get a good laugh about it.
And we were thinking about like doing stuff like that, weren't we? We were going to mix up having like conspiracy theories and a few other things, But
it's just kind of what we were thinking about it. Like I don't know if I believe it. I think it's more people are doing a bit of folklore. Like they were saying, but you never know, it could be some sort of thingy about it.
That's what I was saying, like real or hoax. And when I was watching it, I was thinking, it's too much of a coincidence, but they've got Dutch, right? The Dutch hang with the helicopter, they tie Dutch to the helicopter, get to the chopper, and then you've got liaison, which Dylan was in it, in the movie, a liaison. It's just, that was kind of hang me, and the amount of, with the Schaefer guy, there was 2 Schaefers in the story, a Thomas and a Martin maybe, and it says no connection then. He seems to go into an Alaskan cabin as well.
It's a bit kind of hanging.
It kind of threw me, but good rabbit hole to get down. I enjoyed it, but I'll probably go and watch that one as well, especially at the Prey. And I just watched Badlands no long ago.
I've not seen that yet.
No, it's not great, but it's alright.
Still hanging it.
Still a Predator.
I just don't see the thing of having like a sidekick.
Weird.
No, he's a lone hunter, isn't he?
Aye. And did we no say that and all in the thing we were watching? like when Predator 2 came out, that's when they found out there was maybe more of these things, these creatures where they can evolve, or they might have teams of them.
They said that in that video, I know, didn't they? That the way the Predator films evolved, that's the more they're starting to know what's happening.
More information on them.
That's how I just thought it was weird that all of a sudden, when they made the one for the Indians, there's a video going on how it goes all the way back to the Indian times. Like it's a
bit weird. You never know these people that push them on YouTube. No, you get.
Surely that would have been out first then. Before the
actual Guatemala ones or the Cambodia and stuff. Good. I'll be watching that, man. I'm surprised it's not too gaff. It's only a couple of thousand.
No, I think it's still got a good amount.
Oh, right. Not as big as the thing, man. Right.
I think people have kind of made their own ones now. I think she was one of the first.
She's definitely got to be one of the first, because I've not seen it. I had never seen it, and as I say, the other one I know is called Silent Scream. So I thought it was a pretty cool YouTube name. And he's got one, it's just a couple of minutes short. I'm not too sure if that's the one that does with the King Kong thing and all that as well.
That's that Melissa one.
Oh, is it? She's got like Kong and stuff like that. But I like all that, the kind of cryptids and the Bigfoots and all that. Like the Gigantopithecus and shit like that.
I watched, what was it? I watched the Wi-Fi was on.
He's good.
I was watching that Basilisk.
Right. Have
you ever heard of that?
No, describe it.
It's like it's supposed to be like an AI, right?
Right.
And it makes it sell in the future. I don't know how to explain it. It makes it sell. It's a future AI, right?
Right, like a Skynet thing. Makes it sell.
What it does is somebody put it on the internet that if you know about this, in the future you'll get tortured after the AI if you don't help it come to fruition. Because in the future the AI makes a big reality. Every single person that's ever lived. If it finds out you didn't help it.
Eliminates you.
Fresh, it tortures you in a reality itself.
That's mad, isn't it?
So when somebody put this on the internet, people were panicking, thinking, I know about this.
Right. And freaking out.
And I don't know what to do and all that.
That's crazy, because back in timelines and sends a big army after you. What's it called? Basilisk?
Basilisk. I've heard that before though.
I think I've heard the name. But he's decent, Wildfell guy.
I watched a few. Who was he on recently? Sean Ryan.
Does Sean Rogan? He was on Sean Ryan, you're right. Sorry mate, he was on Sean Ryan just recently.
That's what I was watching a few of his clips. So I liked the one where he was talking about the inventors.
Right,
the people that invented stuff. That's what I was saying, maybe we should look into a few of them.
We were thinking about it, because we've spoken about that at work. Not even talking about doing a podcast on it, we were just saying how much the British had invented, the Scottish, English, British. What was the stats you says? It was like 72% or like 92%, was it in fusion or in...
I can't remember.
Nuclear plants or something. It was like crazy stats.
I can't remember it, but I know that all the wires and the energy.
Energy.
70% of the energy that we use, something like that. I can't remember the exact thing. It was invented by British
people,
and I think the other was German or something like that.
And that's all the wee intricate things that help create it. It's not like we created energy.
No, but it was like the
wee intricate
things, whatever it is.
Which is pretty cool, man. You know what I mean?
All the days Monte.
And it's not that, it's used all around the world, man. You know what I mean? That'd be even in like fucking things they sent to the space stations and stuff like that. I'd be definitely the engineering, the inventing things a good one to do.
Even to actually look up a few of them, and
definitely. As I was saying, I would like to do like the Scottish history and let people know like Scottish history and stuff like that.
That'd be alright.
I think maybe do that after we were thinking about doing the monuments, like Wallace Monument and stuff like that. Maybe tie it in with kind of that kind of history.
Maybe do a thingy about that. But
that'd be good.
Let's know. Put a poll on. On the hanging and see what would you rather see, like the Stirling Castle or Wallace Monument. What would you rather know about the hanging or something?
Plenty of history there, man. Especially if anybody that watches Braveheart and might want to know more. I mean, like we're quite local here.
Braveheart's a pure exaggeration.
Heavy man. We're quite local here, no?
People think that's fucking That's what William Wallace was. Even we think that.
Aye, definitely.
You think about William Wallace, you just think of Mel Gibson.
Man, aye, man. Colin Mooney's and
pure stole his legacy.
Aye, brilliant. Aye, man. Fucking 10-foot sword. Aye, sword as a belt. Have you ever seen it? Like the replica of it?
I've never seen it, no. Is it no, it got stolen or something?
I got stole, and then I think it was a replica that got stole. But it used to sit in a glass cabinet in Stirling Castle for, I don't know when I moved through to Stirling, in 1994 or something like that, 95 I went through, and I must have went there in 98 or something. I can always remember getting told it in school that the sword got stole, or the replica got stole.
Right.
I think that was made out of wood or something like that, a bit made to look real.
Aye.
It's definitely, it was in a glass cabinet. Aye, that'd be decent. We've spoken about that a few times, haven't we? Like, summer coming in the hill walks with that. Dumbarton Castle and stuff. Aye, as we were saying, it's probably do a few more conspiracy theories and stuff like that, because it's a good laugh,
So you don't believe the Predator stuff?
I'm more like probably 80% don't.
Aye, it's more like
I liked it. I liked the thought of it.
More like folklore kind of.
Folklore.
Maybe try to make the story like how they've made all the other stuff about the Predators now, aren't they? Like the other worlds and the clans and all. They're just trying to
add that. But I don't know, cause especially if it goes back to take the Indian one, right, or the one set before that. It came out in the first case is 62. You know what I mean? That's what, just say 20 years before the movie, just say roughly right? It's weird to even think that if it's out before the movie, or is it? But that's what I'm saying. If we'd had the capabilities to deep dive into it and research it, because that one we watched doesn't really totally research it either. No, you know I mean, I'd like to go right into the archives and look for these people's names.
Aye.
And look for SEAL teams. And
I seen how it was was it must have been that newer video. It says it was a Freedom of Information Act that came out, and it was, they never meant to come out. It came out for a minute, and then they put it back off again.
Right.
So I can't remember what that was. Right. Sure, that's what they says.
Right. Well, as I said, that I think the first one's unclassified, it's like 1998. You know what I mean? But I wonder if you could put FOIA acts in for that, if you had all the proper dates and serial numbers, and get the Freedom of Information Act on it. You know what I mean? You could have a look and actually proper deep dive. That's how I was just going to take names. That says we could maybe do an update on the video if we had time to go in and look at it. But it was, as it says, it's the Dutch and the Dylan hang it through me, because at first I was engrossed in it. I was like, oh, what? That's crazy. Even the places like Cambodia, Brazil, Guatemala.
Wonder who was the Billy one. Billy! His big sword. He didn't even put up any fight.
No, they thought, you can feed an old man, Billy.
It's not a man.
bleeds. It's got the best one-liners in it. You know what I mean? Aye, man, you've got big Jesse Ventura running about with a big minigun, does nothing with it, and gets cannon blasted.
The whole forest.
Aye, that's Mac, he does that, innit?
Aye, so it is. After he's singing.
Aye.
He shoots down the whole forest.
What's his name? Is it Blake or something?
He starts reminiscing at his body in the big hanging.
I love that bit.
Speech.
I love that bit. Gonna cut his name riding.
Riding.
He goes, me and you.
Stars and all that.
Me and you, 20-man platoon. Walked out of a scratch.
A big hole in his fucking
He's just as pure hope outwards, man.
It's like fucking as if it got hit with a meteor.
That's an iconic speech he does. 20-man platoon, me and you walk out of another scratch. Another scratch. Classic, man. He's alright in it, Mark, isn't he?
He chases it down. He thinks he's got it, doesn't he? He's crawling about, no. And he's fucking...
he gets done, doesn't he?
He gets fucking...
Turn around. It's like, turn around.
That's right, that's creepy, that bit.
Aye, mate. Aye, man. Aye, you've got...
fucking like, what the fuck's going on right here?
You've got Dylan running after it. I think he's got to do it. Because he's an arrow. See, if you look closely in that scene, you can see Dylan's wheel arrow tucked in. No.
When he's spinning round.
Aye, and his arm gets took off, his wheel arm's kind of tucked in. I just seen like mad footage here. It showed you the original Predator suit with Van Damme in it, because a lot of people didn't know Van Damme was in the movie. You know what I mean?
He
And
left or something.
Left due to like hydration and stuff. But that's the saying, that he left due to like hydration and couldn't work in that environment. But people think it might have been a budget thing, a money thing.
Right.
You know, because they wanted something that was who could move in the suit and be agile, kind of agility.
Aye.
I think if it was that, have you seen the original?
It's like
It's
a
like
praying mantis.
it's like a praying mantis,
Would
man.
never have been the same.
No,
Yeah.
no. But that's see if you look at the lore of the new, there's a species it was higher up in the is it the Yalcha?
Yeah.
The predators that were called the Omites or the Mighties or something, or Omegs or something. That's what they looked like.
Right.
Supposedly in the lore, that's who the predators got their equipment off of, their technology.
Yeah.
Killed that race and then evolved their own technology.
So it's kind of put that in there then.
Aye, so I think that's what they went with, and then a budget thing, I think. But that would never have been the same.
No. It would never be the same without the way it looks now.
The wee face and that, like, that's an iconic, even the mask is iconic, man. You know what I mean?
It's like a wee big army fight.
I love it, man.
Starts hunting it.
Aye, it's not how they've got the technology, it blows everybody away, but Arnie puts a bit of mud on them.
Aye, I know, a bit of mud.
Bit of mud, man.
For cutting about with spears.
Primitive weapons, spears, and what is that? Some a stick on fire, and some gunpowder and leaves.
Pure calls on it for a duel.
Man.
Goes, fuck.
Man, brilliant.
It must have been going, who the fuck is
this guy, man?
Swinging about the trees and all, covered in clay.
Thinks he's going to beat it too, man. Aye, that's iconic. Love it.
Aye, if he didn't fall in the water, he'd have been alright, hadn't he?
Aye.
He takes that square go.
Aye, grabs him by the skull, doesn't it? Looks at his big massive skull.
Yes, this is my
my
skull.
trophy.
Aye.
Aye.
How would you beat the Predator if you had
Oh, fuck knows, man. No, especially if I never walked at the mud.
Aye.
No, I'd be wiped out like, at the start when the guy gets whacked by a tree.
Aye.
No, I get wiped out like the guy
gets
trying.
hitting the shot in the
Aye.
No, that's near the end.
No, the guy tries to help the wee captured woman, but he grabs her in the bush and she says, "Oh, it came alive." No,
Aye,
he just gets wiped out. That'd be me.
I'd just bore it to death. I'll just sit there.
Are you waiting on
I'll just wait on it and it possesses the challenging and sit there waiting for you to do stuff.
Aye,
And they go, what's this guy doing, man? He just keeps sitting there, keep doing that to get up and then sit back down.
do it again.
You will sit there for about 3 weeks.
Aye. I like to go out like Mako. No,
The other
chasing it down.
The other predators come, what are you doing?
Aye.
So waiting I say, he says, you're a stupid predator, kill it for
I
me.
don't get it. Aye, man. Or you want to go out like, what's his name in Predator 2? Is it Murdoch? No, is it Murdoch?
It's him, lethal weapon.
Lethal Weapons, Murdoch or something like that. He battles it inside the ship.
Just as well didn't meet Riggs.
Ah, no.
They jumped off a building with it.
Aye, man, crazy fucking Mel Gibson, man.
I like the ones that loaded weapon, no, where he takes a piss at him.
Aye.
No, he's Doug. No,
Right, alright, aye.
No, he's always pure depressed to be right.
Aye, instead of the wife, it's the dog.
He's dog, got a picture of the dog on it.
It's good when he gets into the caravan and it's a wee shitty caravan outside and you go in and it's like a big palace.
It's a big mansion. They get away with that shit, but they don't make films like that anymore, do they?
No, man. Oh, brilliant.
Aye,
The closest you'd got to that recently would probably be the old scary movies.
they were kind of, but even if it wasn't as extreme as that.
No.
Like
It's like Naked Gun and then the loaded weapons is like they call it black comedy or something. They were, no, nothing like that.
No.
Nothing as stupid as that.
They were good.
They were classics, man.
Yeah.
Aye. I like the Naked Guns, man. And as I says, I try to get loaded weapon on the stick. No, didn't come up at all, man. You get Naked Gun, which is weird, 1, 2 and like 3 and a third. 3 and a third or whatever. But you don't get any of the loaded weapons.
No. I can't remember I know there's a couple of the loaded
The second one's loaded weapon reloaded.
Right, I can't remember.
I can't get them on sticks, mate.
I can't remember what that one was about.
And I've got things as old as Columbo on my stick. You know what I mean? I like the old classic Columbos, man. So if you can get Columbo, it's like from 1972.
Must just be able to put them on in it.
No, it just can't be popular. I mean, it's just weird, like Naked Gun and that's in it. They're hard to grab them. You need to be in some sort of maybe charity shop and find a DVD, like Loaded Weapon DVD.
No. I don't even think it's on Sky or anything like that.
Unless you went online and maybe looked for the actual like hard copy, which would probably be VHS. Probably by videotape, wouldn't it? I mean, buy that for like 50 pence, and then you need to go and buy a fucking video recorder.
It'll cost you about $2,000. An old video.
Man. I got into another charity shop and found a combi. The telly and recorder combi. Shit.
And I was up in that helping.
Is that Mike been away around there to start with?
No.
So the volume's been on that.
I was up helping Lizanne get that stuff for some parties. We were up in the loft in that pub and we seen an old radio. Like it was like for the 50s.
Right.
Oh, it was about that size. Yeah, a big thing about that size. No, you had to do that.
Tune it in.
Right?
And every thing we'd got down. God.
Lizanne looked it up and it says it should be in a museum. It's that old.
Fuck's sake.
It was
probably worth an alright couple of pound too. I
don't know how long it's been there. But
you see that, you show that to somebody nowadays, like our kids would be going, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? When you show them the old telephone when it's you know what I mean, like that.
You wonder how you waited that long.
I know. Remember we were talking to your boy about it, going to work, and he's like, what happens if you put in the wrong number? And he's like, you just need to hang up and go, and again. 7 digits.
Background.
Jesus,
what was the one you had to do to get the dial tone? Remember you had
to click it down?
Remember you had to press a button to get the out hang or something? What was that again?
What, like the hashtag hang on it or something?
You had to press a button to get the outline or something.
Right.
I can't remember.
That may have been older than me. I know you used to click the receiver hang down, where your hang used to go on top. I know you used to click that down twice, and you'd get a doo.
With the old ones that you do.
Aye, talking it like that, innit? Sorry, like that.
That's a 4 hour time.
Way before that time.
You're not that old.
No. The old saxophones, but radios, fuck, that would have been a few bob, no?
I'm on a wee tangent now.
Nowadays it's like this size.
I know. You just say call this person. That's it.
Aye. Talk into it.
Well, I think that was an
alright, mate. No. I say, kind of nervous at the start. No. I notice when I'm nervous quite quick though, because I talk far too fast, or I catch myself about to talk over you.
Aye. We kind of butt in each other.
Aye, that's how I can wait and go to let them talk. That's mad, because you had most everything I had to.
Aye, it was just a weird video that we seen. We thought we'd talk about it on here, so if you enjoyed it, let us know. And we'll link that. I'll try and
link
that the videos.
Minutes of Melissa, Minutes of Horror or something.
I'm not sure out of date, but I'll try it anyway.
Right.
And we'll just catch you next.
Even if we don't know, just stick it. We'll stick it in the comments or something. Stick it in the comments what the actual videos for.
You can look it up, can't you? I'll do that.
Even if you didn't like the videos, just write something in the comments as well. You know what I mean? Just push us into algorithms as well.
Aye, do what you can, man. Aye, that'll do us any.
Aye.
We'll see you in the next one.
Comment, subscribe, thumbs up.
Aye, all the usual. See you later.